Hello, beautiful life path 2. Yeah, I know. The cards, they look a little bit, not that great. But did you read this? Success and transformation right there? Yep. Sometimes you got to turn lemons into lemonade. Come on in and I'll help you do that. Hello, beautiful life path 2. Let's take a look at what this week has in store for you. Hey, that rhymed. So, as always, it's been a hectic week for me. How about you? Was last week a hectic week? Life of the awakened path. It's never a dull moment, I tell you. All right, so let's go. Let's see. Oh, I got a little bug flying in front of me. All right. Oh, no. Life path 2, you have the tower? What is happening? What is happening? All right. Well, let's see what kind of chaos this week brings for you, Life Path 2. We don't fear chaos. Okay. Oh, well, maybe, yeah, the entangling. Okay. The tangle, the unraveling. Okay. And we're ending on the moon and the 9 of swords. It's going to be an interesting week. Let's take a look at the oracle. Good. All right, so this is a transformative moment because it's written success in transformation. It didn't say loss in transformation. It said success in transformation. And it is 13. And 13 is the death card. Okay, so let's take a look here. You've got the tower, you've got the sun, you've got the 2 of Pentacles, you've got the moon and the 9 of swords. Okay. All right, let's take a look here. So, yeah, you're going to end the week a little bit in a confused and maybe, maybe just maybe a little anxious. And you're going to say, well, thanks a lot, Jane. Yeah, but here's where I'm going to help you. You start off with something happens. It's chaotic, but I don't think that it's a sliding hill of crap. The reason I'm going to tell you that is because the sun shows up in the second part of your reading. And the sun is bringing in clarity. But it is in your tangle. It's kind of screwing up your... There's clarity that comes in, but I feel like you're not seeing it. Let's just say that. Because you're going to say, if it's in a tangle, that means that the sun is not good, right? I'm going to tell you this. Sometimes we're so happy to see the sun that if we stare at it too long, we're missing the shadows or we get sun blind. You know that thing? Don't look up at the sun. That's never bright. But you know what I mean? It gets so bright. You'll walk outside, the sun's shining, and suddenly it's like you go back into the house and you can't see anything anymore. You go a little sun blind, right? It's like adjusting to the light. That's what I feel this is. So the tangle is that the light is so bright that it either leaves you like a little sun blind, or it's so bright that the shadows behind you, you're not seeing them. There's something here that's very chaotic about this energy, my beautiful 2s. But then your 2 comes in. 2 of Pentacles, that's one of your tools. That's an untangling tool. And what does it do? What does the 2 of Pentacles mean? It's about juggling and adapting. This is something you are good at, okay? This is something that you can do, no problem. One hand tied behind your back, no problem. So, what are the cards offering you with this at the end? It offered you the moon and the 9 of swords. Now, the way I'm going to tell you this is this way, and this is where I'm going to help you, okay? First of all, the moon is 2 different types of things. I love the moon card. I should do a whole video about the moon card. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I might. The moon card can represent confusion, illusion, and that's how most people see it. But it's also intuition. It's deep diving. It's the unconscious, okay? And it's the shadow. Yes, it is. But your shadows offer great lessons. They offer you great tools into moving forward. The Nine of Swords usually is a person in the dark, scared or anxious in the dark. Instead of putting your hands in front of your face, why don't you just take a look at the shadow and deal with it? And see what it has to whisper. Most of the time, if you're quiet enough, you will hear the frequency of the whisper. And you will be able to help yourself find a solution. This is what you need to do. The Success and Transformation card, this is just to tell you that transformation, it would seem like an oxymoron for some people because transformation is painful, usually. Change is painful. It's never comfortable, right? Not always painful, but most definitely not comfortable. And associating success and transformation together sometimes feels like those two don't belong together. After the transformation is success. But in the transformation, no. But here's where I'm going to tell you that it's true. It's this Moon card and this Nine of Swords card. Okay? I'm not sugarcoating it. This doesn't feel good. No, it doesn't. You'll sit there and go, this sucks, but what you need to do is you need to listen to that shadow. Because if you learn to use this part to transform and succeed, I've got something to tell you about that. Okay? Something really important. If you can use that type of energy to succeed now, you will always, always succeed. Here's a saying, if you succeed in the winter of your life, you'll succeed at any point of your life. Because think about it. If you can take the hardest parts and make gold out of it at that point, everything else is gravy. So, take that for what it's worth. And when you're sitting there sleepless, what I usually do is I take out something and I start writing. I start writing, what is this? What does it mean? Where does it come from? What do I do with it? I'm not sleeping anyway, so might as well do a little bit of work on myself. And when you find a few answers, go with it. Help yourself. Get yourself through it. And as soon as you do, you'll feel a lot better. Your reading was a little longer, but it's because you got the Tower card starting out and you ended on the Nine of Swords. And these are the readings where I'm supposed to come in and show you a door. Now, whether or not you're going to step through it, that is entirely your decision too. But you know, the Moon is intuition, and you're all about intuition with the High Priestess. Adapt, juggle, figure it out, find the solutions. Turn that transformation into success. You can do it if anybody can. Thank you so much for coming here. Over here on my other channels, here is a playlist. I'm not going to stay here too long with that this week. I will see you next week. Bye for now.